Right now, I want to talk to you guys. Like I said, all the ladies, just the ladies. How many of y'all agree with me that ain't nothing but a number? Come on, let me hear you scream. Really? I know I'm going to keep it up. Now for the guys, I just put it about my age all the time. Personally, I don't think it's. Now, guys, if y'all agree with me that ain't nothing but a number, let me hear y'all scream. Come on.
I'm VJ Ralph McDaniels, and we're going to break it down with Aaliyah. This young teenager, I must say, has sold over 1 million records, album produced by R. Kelly, and we're going to find out and get all the answers to the questions you may have today as we break it down with our recording artist, Aaliyah, on the Box That Rocks.
Video music box in full effect. We're doing it backstage at the Apollo. I told you we was going to sit down and kick it with Aaliyah. We just saw her on stage, or if you haven't seen her on stage, you're getting ready to see her come up. And want to wish you happy birthday.
Thank you.
All
My
right.
birthday's on Monday.
Now, you know, well, a man is not supposed to ask a lady how old she is, but you know, you're a young lady. I think I can ask.
You know I don't tell my age. It's a secret. But
It's only a number.
I'll give you a hint though. my birthday. Monday's my birthday, and it's going to be a very sweet birthday. So hint, hint. Figure it out. It's going to be a very, very sweet birthday.
I think she gave us enough. Video music box, I'm doing my thing. And is this your first time on stage in New York?
My first time on stage.
And you said you're getting ready to go on. You said you're nervous.
Yes, I always get nervous no matter where I perform. It's just natural. I always get nervous, and then after I get out there, it's good.
Some people say that that's good to get nervous. It's like, you know, that means that you're building up yourself to really get and, you know, do a good show. That's what people tell me. I don't know.
Well, I sure hope so, because I get nervous a heck of a lot.
It's funny because when Back and Forth first came out, we were trying to get in contact. We said, well, look, we want to get Aaliyah to come out and do some stuff with us. And well, she's in high school. And we were like, no, that girl's not in high school, because you didn't look. You know how the video looks.
Right. A lot of people thought I was a lot older than I am.
And you know, how have you been, you know, taking this? All happened very quickly.
I did. It's something you definitely have to get used to, and I think that's a given at any age. But with high school, I go to Performing Arts High School in Detroit, so they're very supportive of me, so it works out pretty good.
And there's a whole bunch of stars in there, so everybody treats you pretty much the same.
Yeah, the kids want to get into it, so basically most of my friends have been supportive and they've been there for me. They're always going to have a handful that, you know, may be jealous, but basically they've been cool.
All right. And now you started off, R. Kelly produced you, and you got out there, and I mean, he's produced a couple of projects this year, but yours was the most successful outside of his own that he's done. And of course, you know, there was some controversy going on, so I'm going to cut to the chase and we're going to get it off, because I know everybody asks it. What is the situation? Because we don't know.
Okay, well, let you know. To let you know. No. But no, really, I want to let everybody know that it's not true. I'm Aaliyah, not Aaliyah Kelly. And it's just, you know, it's not true. But I think, you know, hey, this comes with the territory. When you're in this business, people are going to talk. So I just ignore it.
All right, you heard it right from her mouth. You didn't have to hear from nobody else, no radio stations, not me. You heard it right from her. That's it. It's Aaliyah. That's it.
Don't even have a boyfriend.
Oh, now you got everybody's interest, right? You know, brothers at home saying, well, maybe I'm right here. Video music box, we doing our thing, kicking it with Aaliyah. You know, now that we've broken everybody's, you know, heart and everything, and now you all are satisfied, we're going to go into her video, and we're going to come back, and we're going to talk about it, because now we got all the dirt out the way, we can move on and do our Friday, hey! Video music box in full effect, we're doing our thing today, we're kicking it with Aaliyah, and who are some of the people that, you know, you see and watch that, you know, you admire?
Oh, definitely Whitney Houston. She was like my all-time favorite. Her and Barbra Streisand. Those are my two favorites.
Really? Barbra Streisand, great performer.
Yes. She's wonderful.
Great performer. In coming up, I mean, I know you've got a lot of hip hop involved in your music, and plus you're 16, so she got to be down with the hip hop. You got to be down. Oh, did I say something? Okay.
Oh no, well,
not at all. We beat that out, so y'all didn't hear that. But Who are some of the hip hop, artists that you like?
Mary J. I loved her first album, and I know her second one just dropped. And from what I've heard, I know I'm gonna like that one too. So Mary J. definitely. Jodeci. I love them too.
Jodeci's
and let me see one girl group, SWV. So those are some people that I like.
All right. And now, you know what? I said that all the controversy was over, but there was one other thing. Brandy said some things that were said. Now, what did you hear what she actually?
I caught wind of some of it, but I don't pay much attention to that. I think there's room out here for all of us. So, good luck, Brandy.
Ladies are professional. Video Music Box doing our thing. And now, what's next? I mean, you sold like 2 million albums?
Yeah, something like that. It's platinum. I think it's on its way to double, so it's getting there.
And you don't have to worry about your first car or anything anymore.
One second. Excuse me, I'm afraid.
What's happening? Uh-oh.
Creeping on back.
Uh-oh.
And I just want to hook you up.
Am I official now?
The hockey shirt.
Aaliyah. Oh, thank you. Aaliyah, 95. Young Nation, in effect. Video Music Box. I'm sorry, Maurice, but we're gonna have to. Yeah. We doing our thing. We were talking about, you don't have to worry about your first car anymore, and homes and things like that. Kind of like helps you out a little bit. College.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
You want to go to college?
Oh yeah, I want to go to college. My mom wants me to go to Spelman, so.
All right. And do you travel with your family? Is here today?
Yeah.
Do you travel with them?
My brother came down. Yeah, I always have either my mom or my dad with me. My father's my manager, so he's really always with me. And Detroit's not far from New York, so my mother and my brother came down to watch the show.
Very good. Is that in all of this stardom and craziness? Those are the type of things that keep you kind of focused?
I would definitely say so.
Yeah.
Having my family around keeps me level-headed, and I feel I'm a down-to-earth person. I like people, and I've been around the business a lot because my uncle has been in it for over 20 years. So I've always been around it, so, it's kind of easy for me to adjust to it. So.
Well, I imagine, how do you go to school now? Like, do you have a tutor? I know some people, sometimes when you're on the road, how does that work? Because folks don't know how that works. So, you go out on the road, what happens,
Well, when I go for short periods of time, I just take the work with me, and I'll do it, myself, and then just hand it back in when I get there. And then if I go for very long periods of time, like if I go out the country or something, I'll take a tutor with me that works in conjunction with the school so that I'll still be doing the same work everyone else is doing.
And I guess at school, performing art, they understand that kind of person, that kind of business. So
very, very cooperative.
It's not like a teacher in our regular school would be like, "What? You're going on the road? You can't do that."
Forget you, child. No, they've been there for me, which is cool.
All right, we get with Aaliyah, and we got family in here. We were talking about family before. I want to welcome y'all, Video Music Box, because this is something that we don't get an opportunity to do, is see the folks that keep this whole thing together. And we talked about that a little earlier. How do you stay focused? And she said it's y'all.
Thank you, baby.
We want to wish her a happy birthday. We got mom and dad in here. And now how do y'all feel about, let's take it from the other side, get her to talk about Aaliyah. How do y'all feel seeing what she's been doing and going out there? And she's had a whole bunch of things going on in the recording and the press and all kinds of things, but how do you feel about what's happening with, with her career?
Well, of course, we're very proud of her. She's been doing this since she's 6 years old, and we just kind of knew she was more or less destined for this line of business. Education is important too. She's an A student, by the way, and we're very proud of that.
Hey.
But we think she's just a beautiful young lady who's intelligent, talented, and it's going to go all the way.
Thank you.
This kind of support we're talking about, Video Music Box doing our thing. I pulled them in here. They really weren't ready for this. So blame it on me. We're doing our thing, kicking it to Aaliyah, but Video Music Box, we're a family show. We kick it. We like to see it from the real side. And, people hear all kinds of things about different people. This is how it is. With mom and dad, it can't get no more basic than that. And it's the way it should be. A lot of love in the house with us today. We talked about the videos. You said you liked AJ Number the Best, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now, At Your Best. That one y'all had all your girls in there with the glasses. Was that At Your Best?
Yeah, At Your Best.
All right. Now, when putting together these videos, do you think about concepts and things like that, or do you get, involved at that end?
Yeah, definitely get involved. You have to sit down and listen to the song and just really think what would bring it off, what would make people really want to get into it. So me and my brother, for Age Number, we sat down and said, we want to think of something that's going to get the kids into it. So we thought of the strip scene. We were walking down the strip. So, you know, a lot of kids in Detroit go to the strip, so kids were like that.
And with everything that's going on, I know you must be thinking about doing some TV and film stuff. And
Oh, yeah, definitely. I want to get into that. I take some drama classes at my school, and I really like it. I did a lot of school plays when I was younger, so in the future I really want to look into that.
Now, somebody slipped in here while we was talking, and this is a brother. Why don't you introduce yourself, man? Let them know you are.
Hi, I'm Rashad. I'm Aaliyah's brother.
Yes, he's in all 3 videos, so, you know, you should recognize him.
Creeping around the videos. Video Music Box, doing our thing. You know, it's been a pleasure to meet you, and it's been a long time. We wanted to get with you, and, you know, you hear so many different things about a person, and you're nothing like anything that we hear, because we don't have any idea. All we do is listen to the daily news, and we hear what's coming off the radio, and everybody's trying to say this and say that. But this is the real deal. This is the heart of the community right here, Video Music Box, and we got it straight from Aaliyah today. Family right here, as you can see, no different than probably your family at home. Everybody's just trying to move and maintain and strive and do their thing and show love for each other. Video Music Box, definitely in the place to be. Anybody you want to say what's up to in New York while we're here? Or I know you got tons of people out there.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody that supported me. I love you very much. Sometimes you go through things in life, and I want to thank everyone for all the support. I really appreciate it. And I'm from Brooklyn, so I want to say peace to Brooklyn and to all my family that's in New York. I love you.
Uncle Victor.
Go Victor and Victoria.
Video Music Box is the place to be. We're going to go into At Your Best. Why don't you lead them in?
This is my second single, At Your Best, You Are Love, right here on Video Music Box.